So this is the Tammorra, but it's the design I made for Remo, and that's my logo. But originally this would be made of goat skin, and now it's all synthetic, so the sound is my creation with Remo, so that it has different tones. And the dance and the song is called Tammorriata. Tammorra means large tambourine, Tammorriata means improvisational drumming, and it's done in honor of the Black Madonna in Naples, but it really goes back to the ancient rites of the Earth Mother and different goddesses, and it's very, very sensual dance, and so are the lyrics. So I'll give you a demonstration and then I'll explain how it's played. So these are different patterns that are played, and in the tradition they're totally improvised, so that there is no set pattern. But when I teach the lessons to my students, and in my book, I always say I made a method because no one taught me with the method. And I think to teach you gotta develop a method. Otherwise, what good is it that I can play and no one else can? So I describe the patterns with an English language, which English is much better in Italian because it's quick and it gives you the idea. So as you see, this is a one-hand technique. You hold the drum with one hand, and usually women play with the left and men with the right. And it's very important that the arm that holds the drum constantly moves and the wrist is very relaxed, because it's a very physical and very hard way of drumming, so that if you keep it stiff, your arm would kind of fall off. So this part is very important, that the arm keeps moving. And the different patterns are what I call a slap doom. Slap the center of the drum and go straight down with your fingertips. So in English that makes sense to me. Slap doom. The other sound that is important in a trance ritual is the jingle sound. So it's, again, by moving the wrist, which is very relaxed, you make the sound of jingle. The drum has to always be very close to your heart and your chest and the solar plexus. That's the healing power of the train drum. It goes right through you. So the vibrations are very, very moving. So by moving the sideways, again with the closed hand, you strike the top of the drum, first the outside, then the inside. So then the other pattern, I call it jingle, jingle, flap, boom, flap, boom. Jingle, jingle, flap, boom, flap, boom. And then continuing with this language, the next pattern, I call it jingle, flap, boom, jingle, flap, boom, jingle, flap, boom, flap, boom, flap, boom. And it keeps going. And it's always a 4/4 rhythm. The 4/4 rhythm then as an improvisation of a triplet. So the way I play that bounce, in a slow motion is cupping your hand, you move it towards you 2 times, go straight down with the fingertips, and it has this sound in a slow motion, but the groove is and then the skill is to move your wrist with it, and that's not so easy, but that's very easy. So once you learn the bounce, the patterns variate, and one pattern is what I call jingle bounce, jingle bounce, jingle bounce, bounce, bounce. So the right speed would be. It's all based on relaxation of both arms and wrists. Then the next pattern, it's a variation. It's bounce, slap, boom, bounce, slap, boom, bounce, slap, boom, slap, boom, slap. So faster beat. It's also a very sensual rhythm, and the dance is beautiful. It's done with castanets by a couple, and it's all reenacting making love. So that part of it is really like making love to the ground. Then one pattern that it's devotional, it's done going up a mountain for a Madonna called l'Avvocata near Amalfi, Sorrento. It's this beautiful mountain. Somma Vesuviana. It's done in unison by hundreds of people as they walk up a mountain in devotion and then bow to the mother, asking for a grace, miracle, healing. It's very powerful. It's this one. So it's bow, swap, 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 bow. So that's a very quick lesson of Tammorriata. Strike.